Hey, Aaron Chen here. If you're watching this video right now, then you might be doing some research on YouTube about the best online business models. So we're going to talk about that in a second. See you soon. Hey, welcome back. So on this channel, I'm always teaching you how to generate more sales with your online business and create true freedom with the power of the internet. So consider subscribing to this channel because I'm always coming up with videos a few times a week, okay? And today we're going to talk a little bit more about the best online business models that you can actually execute on today to get some incredible results inside of your life and your business, right? Maybe you understand that, now is the time to get online and leverage the power of the internet to start to generate maybe some side income. Maybe you're in a full-time job, or maybe at the time of watching this, we're going through the coronavirus, the COVID-19 pandemic, and you're like, man, my job is on the line. I don't even know whether I'm going to have a job next month, and that sort of thing, right? So a lot of industries have been affected. Again, it depends on when you're watching this video, because this will probably be on YouTube for a very, very long time. But I've been marketing online now for the last 11 years, so I know a thing or two about some good online business models and some really, really bad ones. Okay, so let's talk about a few, and we'll talk about the pros and cons of each of them, and then you can decide for yourself which one you want to do. Okay, so first of all, there are things called surveys and GPT websites. All right, this is when you go and you take surveys, and you go online, you fill out surveys, and you kind of watch ads, and you do little tasks. They're called micro gig websites, right? And they're supposed to pay you a little bit of money. I wouldn't even waste my time with that. Okay, so if you're thinking about filling out a survey website or doing some sort of like watching an ad or downloading a offer and stuff like that, you literally get paid like 1 cent per action. And for the survey websites, you make anywhere from 50 cents to $2 per survey, but you can't sit there and fill out 10 surveys. That's not how it works. You get like one survey a week, maybe two surveys a week. So if you think about it, you'll make more money working at McDonald's for minimum wage. Does that make sense? So first option is a crappy option. I wouldn't even bother that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some of the most popular ones, and then we'll go on to the best ones. Okay, so then the next one is freelancing, right? So this is quite a popular one. There are websites like Fiverr, Upwork, which is very, very popular as well. And this is not bad, for you to get started online. Freelancing is basically when you do work for other people, but you're doing it on the internet. So creating logos, doing voiceovers, writing out Excel spreadsheets, doing translation, stuff like that. Anything that you can do for somebody who might live halfway across the world, but you're doing it online for them is freelancing. Now, freelancing is great to start, but the problem with freelancing that a lot of people don't understand is that it's still a job, but you're doing it online because you're delivering projects for other people, right? Now, if you deliver projects for other people, it means that your income is capped by the amount of hours that you can put into that particular job. So freelancing is a good start to start generating online, but it's not a great option because it's still like a job. Okay, so that's another option that you can check out. Now, another one that a lot of people like to talk about is MLM and network marketing, right? Now, MLM network marketing, for example, if you've never heard of that before, it's like companies like Amway and Monavi and Melaleuca, where you're selling usually potions, lotions, and creams, and you're trying to recruit your friends and family, right? Now, I did that in 2009. That's where I started. I've been in 4 different MLM companies, and I recruited hundreds of people. I did pretty well, but I did it all online. Okay, I didn't do it offline. I tried it offline for a while. Annoyed a lot of my friends and family. That's pretty, normal in this industry. But I figured out that I could do it a lot better if I was to actually do it online. So I learned how to do it online. But after a while, I just realized that the only way that you can make a lot of money in MLM and network marketing, even if you do it online, is if you literally have like in the high hundreds and thousands of people in your downline, because that's just the way the compensation plans are built. Okay, they're built for you to have a lot of people before you make a decent amount of money. All right, so if you want to make something like $10,000 to $20,000, you need to have like 800 people, 1,500 people, 2,000 people in your downline, and that's very, very difficult to do. Okay, so it's an okay business model if you can learn to do it online. Don't do it offline, because if you do it offline, you're just wasting your time, right? But if you're going to do it online, like we're talking about here, then you might have a chance. Okay, then the next one that is really popular that a lot of people talk about is digital agencies, right? You may have heard this. And Ty Lopez, if you've never heard of him, made this very, very popular. All a digital agency is when you create an own agency for yourself, whether it's from home or maybe you have a brick and mortar shop. and then you basically go to mom and pop shops, brick and mortar shops like a barber, a hairdresser, a salon, a donut shop, right, a deli, whatever, and you tell them, hey, listen, I'm going to get you more customers through online methods like Google ads and YouTube ads and Facebook ads. You pay me a retainer every single month, like, $1,000 a month, and I'll get more customers to your front door, right? Now that sounds all great and good, but what a lot of people don't understand is, number one, you have to learn how to get really good at marketing. Okay. Number two, you're under a lot of pressure, because if you can't deliver to that deli shop or that barber, what the heck are they paying you $1,000 or $2,000 a month for, right? So you're gonna have to manage these customers because now they're your customers. Number three, in order for you to build a successful digital agency, you need to hire people. Okay, so you need to hire a Facebook expert. You need to hire a YouTube expert. You need to hire an SEO, search engine optimization expert. That costs money. You have to pay salaries. You have to set up an office. And yes, you can start at home, but you still need a space to have these people. You need hardware, you need internet connections, a lot of stuff, right? So a digital agency is like, it's not an easy thing to start. In fact, it's one of the more difficult things to start online, if that makes sense. Okay, so and it's expensive as well, and the expertise is very high, and the pressure is high, because you don't only have to learn marketing, you have to go out there and get customers, like physical customers, actually brick and mortar businesses, mom and pop shops, to say, okay, I'm gonna give you $1,000 to $2,000 a month, which is a lot of money, by the way, for a lot of these businesses, and then you drive me more, foot traffic, which is very, very difficult to do. So I don't think it's a great model, but a lot of people talk about it. Okay, so what are the other online models, right? So now let's talk about e-commerce and drop shipping. Okay, because this is a very, very popular one even till today. Okay, so e-commerce and dropshipping, or what is it? It's very simple, right? If you want to sell like a pair of glasses, or you want to sell like an iPhone, or you want to sell maybe this pen, or you want to sell maybe this diary, right? I've got the 5-minute journal that I journal in every single day. You have to sell a physical item online, and when somebody buys from your Shopify store, which is your own little website, your supplier delivers it directly to their home, which sounds pretty cool, right? Now, here's the problem with drop shipping that a lot of people don't talk about, okay? Is that it's very, very manual. Okay, there's no automation in drop shipping. Number one, you have to do, okay, so let's do it this way. First of all, you can't do it for free. You have to use paid ads, Google shopping ads, Facebook ads, Bing ads. So you must have a budget for advertising. If you don't have at least $500 to $1,000 a month minimum to spend on ads for drop shipping, you may as well not start it. Okay, you can't do it, because that's just the way the dropshipping industry works. You must spend money on advertising. Okay, step number two, you have to set up a Shopify store. Shopify is one of the hardest pieces of software I have ever used, and I've been online for 11 years. It's just so complicated, right? If you don't learn step by step how to set it up properly, it's just a piece of crap software, honestly. Like, there's just so many options that if you've never done online marketing before, you will be so overwhelmed and confused. Shopify is a crap product. They need to make something that's a lot easier for people to use. Okay, so that's the second problem. The third problem with drop shipping, and I know this because I had a drop shipping business, so I'm not talking out of my butt, guys. Like, I have experience in drop shipping, right? The other thing I didn't realize about drop shipping is that you have to physically buy the item yourself before you sell it to someone. So what happens is you drive an ad on, let's say, Google Ads. Somebody buys it, right? And then you have to buy the item yourself from another cheap supplier online. So that means you have to go to you need to go and put in your own credit card, buy the book that you're going to sell a customer for cheaper, and then you have to input your customer's address, and then they send it to your customer. Now think about it. If you were only selling one of these items a day, that's not a problem. But in order for you to make a lot of money with drop shipping, you have to sell like 20, 30, 40, 50 items a day. Okay? Because remember, the way that you make money in drop shipping is the cost that you bought the product for, which is cheaper, and then you sell it to the customer for a little bit more. But you can't sell it for that much more because it's a physical item, right? So if I was to sell the 5-minute journal on my Shopify store for $20, but they could find it somewhere else for $19, then I'm screwed. Does that make sense, right? So it becomes a price war. I can't charge $50 for the 5-minute journal because that's not how much it costs, right? And people are very savvy these days. They can research online and find a cheaper 5-minute journal. Does that make sense? So the profit margins are extremely low. A lot of people don't know that about dropshipping, right? 10 to 15% is the profit margin. Is ridiculous. So in order for me to make $10,000 or $20,000 a month with dropshipping, I need to sell 30, 40, 50 units of anything, whatever it is, a book, a pen, a pair of glasses, a spinner, right? Every single day. And you have to handle all the customer service yourself. And if you want to grow to make 10, 20, 30, $40,000, you need to hire people. You need to pay salaries. You need to have a big team to handle the customer service and the all the BS that comes with dropshipping. Like people want to return the product, it arrived damaged. It's a headache. Okay, so don't get me wrong. You can make money from dropshipping, but it's a lot of work, like a lot of headache, and you have to build big teams in order for you to make it work. And then finally, before this video goes too long, I still think the number one online business model out there is affiliate marketing. Okay, and let me explain why I think that is. And it's not because I do it, all right, because I've tried all of these. The only thing I haven't tried here, guys, is setting up a digital agency, which I think is a waste of time. And I haven't done freelancing because I think it's a waste of time too, right? And for the reasons that I spoke about earlier. But I've tried everything else. I've done e-commerce, I've done MLM, I've done surveys and GPT websites, and I've done a whole host of, the in-betweens, the top tier sales and all that stuff. And out of all of them, affiliate marketing is still the one that makes the most sense. Let me explain why, okay? Before this video becomes too long. Number one, it is the cheapest out of all these business models. You only have to pay for the knowledge of learning how to do it. I mean, for all of them, you have to pay for that. If you want to learn how to do e-commerce properly, if you want to learn how to set up a digital agency, if you want to learn how to become a proper freelancer, you have to find a program that will teach you how to do that. You can't do that for free, right? So that's number one. The second thing is you need tools, basic tools like an email manager, an autoresponder, a tracker, and a page builder. Okay, inexpensive, like $150 a month. If you can't even put in $150 a month to your business, then I'm sorry, but you have no business being in business. Because if you wanted to start a dropshipping business or a digital agency or an MLM, you're gonna have to spend way, way more than that, thousands of dollars, in order for you to get started in any of these industries. Okay, so affiliate marketing is the cheapest out of all of them. Okay, affiliate marketing, you can be a solopreneur. That means you can be one person and you can still earn upwards of 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month if you want. You never ever have to hire a team to get to that level. Now, if you want to hit like $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, millions of dollars a month, yes, then you have to start to hire teams. But the beauty about affiliate marketing is you can start to earn a lot of money even if you're just a single person, a solopreneur, which is amazing, okay? 100% digital. That means it's not affected by the coronavirus. You don't have to manufacture anything in a factory. That's why e-commerce and dropshipping was affected during the coronavirus, because nobody was manufacturing anything in factories, right? That becomes a problem, okay? The other thing is the profit margin is much, much higher than any of these other industries, okay? Affiliate marketing profit margin is 50 to 80%. Dropshipping is 10 to 15%, digital agency is 30%, network marketing is 25%, freelancing is 30%, and survey and websites, well, they're an absolute waste of time. So profit margins are very, very low. I mean, you're literally making pennies on the dollar, right? So I wouldn't even consider that, okay? The other thing is with affiliate marketing, you only need to learn how to market the program, right? So you have to focus on one thing only. With all of these other things, there's just too many moving parts for you to get good at, if that makes sense, right? So there are a lot of different online business models, as you can see, but the only one that makes sense for me anyway, and for my students that I've taught hundreds of them all over the world, is still till today affiliate marketing. And let me just qualify when I say affiliate marketing. You're selling digital information. Okay, so it's kind of like if someone wants to learn how to get six-pack abs, or they want to learn how to lose weight, or they want to learn how to dance, or they want to learn how to sing better, or they want to learn how to fall in love, they want to attract the opposite sex, they want to jump higher, run faster. There are programs, information that will teach them how to do that, and people are willing to pay for good stuff if the problem is big enough, right? So the trick is, how do you make the problem big enough for these groups of people, for them to get to know, like, and trust you enough to want to buy that digital piece of information from you? And that is the whole thing about affiliate marketing, okay? So these are some of the online business models that you can consider. But honestly, out of all of them, the only one that really actually makes sense for me is affiliate marketing. And this is coming from somebody who's been in the industry for 11 years. I've spent more than almost $300,000 now on everything combined. So I know a thing or two when it comes to making money on the internet. Okay, so if you got some value from this video today, first of all, I'd like to know in the comment section below. Okay, give me some thoughts. What do you think? Okay, have you tried any of these before? If you got some value, would appreciate some thumbs ups. And if you're like, well, Aaron, affiliate marketing sounds great. How do I get started, right? Well, I've got a free training workshop that will show you in detail how this works. It's going to break all this down for you. It's going to explain what to stay away from, what actually works today, what the gurus are talking about, and what actually will, stop you from having success. And if you really want to, there's a way for us to work together, okay? But start with the free workshop, because that's really going to educate you on how this stuff really works, all right? And then what you need to do is once you click on the link below in the description box, it's going to lead you to my website. Enter your best email address and I'll send you that free workshop directly to your inbox. Make sure you check your spam folder, because a lot of the time email these days, it ends up in spam. Okay, so you might enter your email and you might not get any emails from me, so please check your spam folder. You can whitelist it if you're getting value from the emails, and I hope to see you on the next page. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Take care, all the best to you. Make sure you do get started in online business, because it changed my life. It changed hundreds of my students' lives. And in the world that we live in right now, I think more than ever, people are starting to realize that you cannot rely on your full-time job. That is just not the way to go. Okay, because if something like COVID-19 happens again in the future, like it will, I mean, we're still going through it right now at the time of recording this. If you don't have some sort of business on the side or income that you can rely on through the power of technology like the internet, you are screwed. You are big time screwed. My business tripled during the coronavirus because it was 100% digital, because it's all affiliate marketing, okay? Everything else here is not really. It's a mix of physical and digital. Affiliate marketing, selling digital information, is the only 100% digital business that I know of, okay? Where you don't have any factories, any manpower that you have to really deal with. Everything is software. Everything is information, super powerful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Click on the link below if you'd like to learn more about that online workshop, and I will speak to you very soon. All the best.